The fall equinox is right around the corner. How are you celebrating? Hi everybody, welcome back to another video by Pan Society. I'm Cherie, and today I want to talk about the autumnal or the fall equinox. This year the equinox falls on September 22nd, but it can range from the 21st to the 23rd, and this is because we operate on the Gregorian calendar. So we have the idea that the Earth takes 365 days to rotate around the Sun, which in fact it has 365 and a quarter-ish. So every couple of years, give or take a day. So that's why it moves around. But if you pay attention to the moon cycle and nature, you'll notice when the nighttime slowly starts creeping up and the days are getting shorter. So we talked about equinoxes before. An equinox means there's an equal amount of daylight and an equal amount of nighttime. So it's coming to that liminal time where we are harvesting everything up and going to sleep. Like the earth is going into a slumber. This is that crone energy coming out. The mother is going into that crone time. So it's following an energy that's storing up and getting ready to sleep. We talked about the harvest moon, so this is that second harvest, that final harvest that's happening. This is also that time to be social and caring, because we all work together out in the fields to gather the harvest up, so now we're all breaking bread together and celebrating the abundance from the year. If you are doing an altar, this is, or even just table settings, this is that time that you would decorate with gourds, apples, pomegranates, those kinds of things that are abundantly available right now, and signify the times. Also, colors that you're thinking about. You're thinking about golds, yellows, oranges, reds, anything you see in the leaves when they're changing color, which brings me to my next point. Are you paying attention to nature? What signs do you see that things are shifting in the seasons? You'll notice that animals are out now harvesting up as much food, especially the ones that hibernate, like squirrels and bears and whatever's in your area. They're out there harvesting and collecting a lot of food because they're going into that slumber. They're getting prepared for that time that's coming. If you're fortunate to live in an area that does have differences in the seasons, you're probably feeling the cooler days, the cooler nights, or sorry, the cooler mornings and the cooler nights, and that time when the cooler air is coming in and that heat is leaving. Here in Alabama, we're still in the 90s, so we don't feel it yet. But I'm starting to see signs of it, and also the times that I'm leaving in the afternoons, I'm watching that shift in the nighttime and the daytime that's happening. I kind of dread it, but also I know this is that energy that we kind of need right now. As we go into this season, it's always that time to think about what you're grateful for, what you could put your energy towards in the future, and then also not forgetting to share that time and space with loved ones around you, and reaching out. How are ways that you celebrate this time of year? Do you observe the equinox? Do you do something special? Are there foods that you make? People that you spend time with? Comment down below. Let me know what's going on with you. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time in another Pan video.